Hi, I've been getting a bit of feedback from my first video, and from one of my friends, Echoes, who also helped me make this, so I thought I'd make a video explaining how to use Warframe Market and the in-game trade chat to maximize your platinum profits in Warframe and avoid getting scammed. First, I'm going to elaborate on what Warframe Market is and how to use it if you have absolutely no clue what you're doing, and I'm going to get into some of the issues people have had with Warframe Market, including problems with crossplay. Then, I'm going to explain the positives and negatives of the in-game trade chat and how you can navigate the pitfalls to use the chat to your advantage instead of using Warframe Market. And hey, if you like what I'm doing here, subscribe. It really helps. My Alliance Discord and the link to my Twitch channel where I stream 3 times a week is in the description. So, what is Warframe Market? Warframe Market is a tool that can be utilized by PC, console, and mobile players to buy, sell, and get data on the prices of items. Switch players can still utilize this as a tool to get accurate prices. There's a feature for Switch players to use the buy and sell functions, but it's not a widely used tool there. Sorry, Switch players. Warframe Market is a beneficial tool because it has the most accurate pricing for Warframe out of any other website or program, and even has more accuracy than players in the game, providing statistics and analytics for every single tradable item in the game that you could view. It can be utilized to check prices for normal items, Rivens, and Liches. It's quick and easy to use and can be used with ease for all platforms. Now, unfortunately, Warframe Market isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There's a few notable downsides, especially for players that aren't on PC. The biggest factor I see a lot of people having an issue with is crossplay. I'll lay out all the facts for crossplay, and you can decide whether or not you think it's worth utilizing. With or without crossplay, you can still use Warframe Market as a tool for checking prices and trading in the in-game chat, which I'll get to later. If you do not have crossplay enabled and you're on console or mobile, you will only be able to trade with players from the same platform you're on. If you're playing on PC, your account will be tagged as a PC account. This means that you can trade with other PC players as well as any player who has crossplay enabled. If you choose to enable crossplay on console or mobile, what this will do is allow you to continue playing the game on that platform. However, it will additionally tag your account as a PC account, meaning you can trade with any PC player and any other player that also has crossplay enabled. You will no longer be able to trade with players who do not have crossplay enabled. Overall, it's very beneficial as you will drastically broaden the amount of players that you can trade with. On Warframe Market, you can stay on the PC tab version, which is the most popular and has the most accurate prices. Understandably, it might not be for all players. If you're interested in enabling crossplay and you're on console or mobile, you'll have to go to the official Warframe website. Go to your profile where you'll see a button to enable crossplay. You'll have to make a PC account and link that account with your console or mobile account. When doing this, make sure that your console or mobile account is considered the main account to make sure that you keep all of your items in mastery rank. Once you've done this, your account will be tagged as a PC account and you can trade with other PC players and people with crossplay enabled. Besides that, there's a few more downsides people take issue with. Some may say it's unnecessary, and that's only partially true. You don't need to use the tool to play the game, but you're going to be severely limited in your knowledge about making educated decisions on how much to buy and sell items for. Even if you use Trade Chat, you're never going to know how much an item is actually worth without using Warframe Market. Another complaint is that it's too much work to list items, make an account, etc. Warframe Market does come with that downside, and admittedly, there's not much you can do to work around that if you're on console or mobile, besides creating a shortcut for the website on your mobile device. If you're on PC, you can download Frame, a companion app that works with Warframe Market that will make your life much easier. The last problem people have is that it's rumored to be an illegal website to use. While this is technically true, it is against the rules to trade items with a third-party site. Hundreds of thousands of people have used the site and not a single person has been banned for it, so the risk is practically zero. Now, I'm going to elaborate on how exactly to use Warframe Market with some convenient visuals to hopefully make it easier to understand. So, when you open up Warframe Market, you'll be taken to the main menu of the market. I'll show you here all of the features you can access from the main menu, color-coded accordingly. On mobile, you have to click the 3 bars in the top left to access this. Red is the search bar, where you can look up items. I'll elaborate on this in a second. Orange is where you can swap between trading with PC, console, and Switch players. Yellow is the market creation button. This button will allow you to immediately create a buy or sell order without viewing the item first. However, using the search bar to research the price of your item first is advised. This button will be on screen at all times, and when you're viewing an item you may want to create an order for, you can tap this to create that order. If you want more information on how to list items, check out my video on how to make platinum that'll show up in the corner of the screen now, or you can find it in the description. Green is the market button. This will take you back to this page. Blue is the contracts button, which will take you to a page I'll show later where you can buy and sell Rivens and Liches. Purple is the profile button. Here you can view your current orders. Now, if you're looking to buy, sell, or just research the price of a normal item, simply type the name of the item you're looking for into the search box. Once you confirm the name of the item, you'll be taken to this page here, which I've labeled with a lot of colors. I matched them for both PC and mobile so that it's easy to understand what you're looking at while I explain each color. Red is the orders page, which will display the buy and sell orders for an item. Orange is the statistics page, which will pull up statistics for the price of the item, along with more technical knowledge on the price. Yellow is a brief description of where you may be able to find the item in question. Green is the button that will switch between buying and selling the item. The left button will display players selling the item in question, while the right will display players who are buying the item in question. Now I'll explain how to actually buy or sell an item and what all of these words mean here. Blue is a couple of things. First, it's the name of the player who's looking to buy or sell the item. Then, it's their status, which for all purposes you only want to attempt to buy or sell an item to a player who is online in-game. Next is their reputation, which is only relevant to the site and has no implications for buying and selling and can be functionally ignored. Purple, the most important color here, is the price of the item that the person is looking to buy or sell. Pink is the amount of that item that the player has. If the item is a mod, to the right of that value will also be the rank of that mod. Gray is the way to actually physically buy or sell the item in the game. Clicking on the buy or sell button will open up another box with a bunch of words in it that will always start with /W, then the name of the player buying or selling the item. If you're on PC, simply right-click to copy the message, then paste it into any chat box in Warframe. If you're on console or mobile, you'll need to manually type in the first part, including the /W, then the name of the player buying or selling the item. Then tell the player you're interested in buying or selling the specified item. This will message the user that has the item or is looking to buy that item. You can then invite them to a game or wait for them to invite you to make the trade with that player. Now, if you're interested in buying, selling, or looking at the price of Rivens or Liches, you'll click on the Contracts button from earlier. It'll take you to this page, where I've also color-coded everything you need to know. Red is where you'll find the category and the name of the item. Categories include Riven mods, Kuva Liches, and Tenant Liches. Orange are the positive and negative attributes if you're looking at Riven mods. If you're looking at Liches, this will be replaced by the progenitor element and ephemera for the Lich. Yellow is more advanced search features that you can utilize if you're looking for something specific. More importantly, it includes the search button, which you must press after specifying what you're looking for. Green is more information about the Riven mod or Lich so that you can view the specifics. Blue is the name of the player and other info, similarly to normally purchasing items. Unlike when you're normally trying to buy something, whether you're on PC or mobile, you must directly whisper the person you're attempting to buy from by typing into Warframe /W, then the name of the player you're trying to buy from. Then tell the player you're interested in buying the specified item. This will message the user that has the item or is looking to buy that item. Purple is the price of the item. Some items may be held as an auction. This just means that there will be a button that will allow you to bid on the item. I strongly suggest against using this to buy or sell items, as it's much more consistent to just have a listed price. Pink is the contract creation button, which will allow you to create a contract to sell a Riven mod or Lich. It's fairly advanced, so I won't go in depth here on how to create a contract. Time to learn how to use trade chat. Trade chat is a very scary place. The biggest rule for trading here is that no one is your friend and they're all looking to take as much money from unsuspecting players who don't know any better. The first thing that I'll teach you is how to use the trade chat filters. That's right, Warframe text chats have filters. As you can see here in the top right, there's a little magnifying glass icon. Clicking on it will show you this screen here. In the search bar labeled filter text, you can type in any word that you want to see. This will add it to your list of filters, and only messages from other players containing the selected word will be displayed. If you click the button that says Includes Term, you'll swap it to the reverse, meaning if you type in a word and add it to your filter, any messages from players including that word will not be displayed. Next up, let's talk about scammers. Trade chat is filled with an endless amount of people trying to scam you. Let's think, for example, this player here that I found in about 2 seconds of looking at trade chat. This is a classic example of a player attempting to flip an item. They'll post an advertisement asking about a seemingly random or obscure item, which will prompt readers to search their inventory to see if they have it. If they do, the player will likely say, "Hey, 120 plant for an item I don't use. Sounds great. Why not?" Now, let's head on over to Warframe Market here and have a look at what each of these 3 items is actually worth. As you can obviously see, this scammer is trying to buy items for practically half of the value that people are currently selling them for, attempting to resell them at that value. This is how a lot of inexperienced players will get ripped off in trade chat, and this is what I want to stop from happening. It's very important to do the research on the price of your items if you're going to use trade chat. So, with all these scammers, what even are the benefits of trade chat compared to Warframe Market? As long as you know the price of items and you know how to avoid people who aren't looking out for the best interest of your platinum wallet, trade chat can be a place to quickly and effectively get items you're looking for, as well as a place to sell more obscure or specific items that may have fluctuating values, like Rivens or Liches. However, use trade chat at your own risk and be careful out there. But wait around just a little longer for this video's sponsor, me! I own a successful Warframe alliance that's recruiting new members for its 3 clans. If you're 18 plus and you got Discord, you're free to join. Check out the Discord link in the description and send me a message there if you're interested. We've got events, contests, and game nights. 2 of the 3 clans have maxed out research and all 3 of them have a 0% trade tax, so if you need a nice place to hang out and make some money, head on over.